we need to take this message seriously and pray. Amen.
On the 2nd of June 2019, during a Sunday service at Divine Kingdom Baptist Ministries, the servant of God, Dr. Ndlovu, gave a prophetic warning to South Africa, urging saints and intercessors to pray for stability in the South African government. The following are his words.
Let us pray for stability of the South African government. Let us watch and pray. An elder of their party in the ruling class, an elder of their party in the ruling class, we are referring to the people who are ruling, who are leaders in South Africa. And the person that we are talking about is a former leader. What I saw in a vision, I saw this man, clutching at things as he was almost drowning. And just before he actually drowned, he was exclaiming and saying, I will not drown alone, I will not drown alone, I will not drown alone. I know who I'm talking about, but I'm speaking in parables. He will not drown alone. Others will drown with him. If he is to drown, we give a warning. He will drown with a huge segment of the government of that country. Let us lift up our hands and pray.
On the 8th of December 2019, the servant of God gave a prophecy about the arrest of a prominent personality. The following are his words.
In South Africa, I saw a prominent personality arrested, and there was an outcry within South Africa and beyond. Let us watch and pray. So the message, we end it like that.
Again, on the 28th of March 2021, the servant of God gave another prophecy to the South African government on how they should handle the former president, Jacob Zuma. The following are his words.
Let us continue to pray for the African National Congress, which is the governing party in South Africa. Why? We are to pray for the African National Congress, or the ANC, and its leader, President Cyril Ramaphosa, who also happens to be the leader of South Africa. Why? Because I saw that political organization in a tailspin, things tumbling in the sand, and the organization disintegrating, which may suck the country into confusion and into violence. So let us pray for a lot of wisdom in handling the former president that I talked about in the past. There is a former president that I talked about in the past. Let us pray for God to grant them wisdom on how to handle him, because I saw violence in the vision, which can be a fallout on the handling of this man.
Hello and welcome to BBC News. In the past few hours, it's been announced that South Africa's top court has sentenced the former president, Jacob Zuma, to 15 months in jail for contempt of court. It follows his refusal to appear at an anti-corruption inquiry in February. Mr. Zuma accuses the inquiry of political bias and denies involvement in a number of financial scandals. He was ousted as president in 2018 over allegations of mismanagement and systematic corruption.
Former President Jacob Zuma is expected to hand himself over to police by Sunday. That's following the Constitutional Court's ruling over his refusal to appear before the state capture inquiry. Zuma has been sentenced to 15 months in prison. His supporters have marched to the ANC's KwaZulu-Natal headquarters. They want the party to somehow intervene in the former president's contempt of court matter. ENCA senior reporter Des Nthathia has the details.
The servant of God, Dr. Ndlovu, says the situation is very tense and volatile in South Africa and urges saints and intercessors to be on high alert and pray for South Africa not to descend into civil, social, and political unrest. Saints and intercessors are encouraged to fast for the situation in South Africa between Saturday, the 3rd of July, 2021, and Monday, the 5th of July, 2021. 1 Timothy 2, verse 1 and 2 says, I urge then, first of all, that petitions, prayers, intercession, and thanksgiving be made for all people, for kings and all those in authority, that we may live peaceful and quiet lives in all godliness and holiness.